The wind howls across the bridge as Cypher and Accipiter are currently under the shelter of the guardhouse, while Esmeralda holds Gertruda under her cloak, blocking the wind as best she can. What would you guys like to do?
Marshall, we're in agreement. We're going to head back to the guard tower, right? Where the rocks are.
Well,
Now,
when it comes to the in character, when it comes to the 400-foot drop, that's a bit risky, especially for a child to make. The mountain pass isn't going to get us where we want to go, or if we're even prepared for that direction. We have to get through the gate. That's the only thing we can do, I guess.
agreed.
How to do that, though? That's the question.
I have a feeling if we can find a way to legitimately use that gate, they won't attack us.
I looked for a mechanism. I couldn't see how it physically works.
Well, there's nothing here but the Amber Temple and creepy effigies. So let's go try our luck with the rocks.
Esmeralda pauses for a second and said, "Try our luck with them." Is this a turn of phrase, or is this your plan?
For me, it's a turn of phrase. We're not hoping to entice them into any form of physical confrontation.
I agree.
Not at all.
Just wanting to be sure. And she begins to walk back.
I'm gonna like actually chat up Esmeralda. I'm like, so you seem to know a little bit about these Vrox demon fiends things. Would they be working for Strahd? Would you know that?
I would wager that they are somehow in his control. They're acting currently, I'd wager, as protectors to ensure that, well, like the thing you and Accipiter saw on the bridge, they are trying to keep people out of the Amber Temple. We just so happen to already be on the other side of the gate. So maybe, if we're lucky, they won't care about us leaving. If we're lucky.
I've got an idea that might be worth trying to see if we can get that gate open legitimately. I could masquerade myself as Strahd. See if maybe they open it for me, for him.
Esmeralda kind of just turns, kind of nods, kind of looking over to Accipiter to see what he thinks.
So the gate is still closed, right?
Yes.
I don't see another option. If we're going to get through this gate legitimately, our options are around it or through it. And around it, I'm in agreement. I don't think they care about keeping us in, so to speak. I think they're meant to keep people out, so I'm not sure they'd care. And then I'll just take a pause and kind of look at Gertruda and then up at Esmeralda and be like, I don't want to risk it, though.
Well, Cypher, take no offense to this question, but do you have a magical way of looking like Strahd, or are you just going to paint your face white and put on a black cloak?
I assure you my means are magical.
Terrence Chef, thank you so much for 10 months at the Golden Table. We appreciate your support. Thank you for being you, and thank you for helping us do what we do. We appreciate it. Esmeralda nods and says, that might be our best bet through.
I say let's all head back into the tower and pretend that we've all gone away and Strahd just happens to pop in.
Maybe we can even just kill some time. I'm sure an hour won't do anything.
Sounds good.
Esmeralda
we
leads.
show up back and see Genlin dead just by half an hour's time.
Yeah.
That would be
Esmeralda
soul crushing.
is comforting Gertruda. Just kind of, she has a deck of cards, and the two of them are playing a game.
All right, once the hour is up, I will disguise self as Strahd and try and confidently walk through the gate if they can open it for me.
Sure. Why don't you give me a performance check?
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it at advantage as well.
I'll need it.
Nice.
Oh, no I don't.
You walk out. You've seen Strahd now probably 4 times, maybe more. So you kind of know how he walks, how he holds himself, and you step out. And when you reach kind of this point right here, the gate begins to raise on its own.
Okay.
Esmeralda, who's watching from the door, begins to walk as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna gesture towards them like I know they're there and kind of acting as the, they're with me, and then keep walking.
When you get to the other side, the gate lowers and closes itself.
Fair enough.
Esmeralda
All right.
has her eyes up on the Vrox, who have not moved the entire time.
Okay.
We're like, at this point, I'm going to be like, don't drop the disguise till we're far the fuck down the hill.
So as we keep walking down, I'm actually gonna do like a, oops, I forgot my keys kind of thing, and turn around, and I want to see if I can get the gate to open for me again if I pretend to want to go through.
Sure. As you're walking through, you notice that the gates begin to open again. Can you also give me a perception check, please?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Nope.
You don't notice anything.
Okay.
Accipiter, do you look back?
Yeah, I'm watching him. Because
Can you give
I'm
me a
also
perception check?
watching the rocks. I am a tense boy today.
You don't notice anything.
No, I see nothing. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold.
Yeah, you're just, it's the wind, the fog, you're not able to see even the rocks much at this point.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go, oh, and then like double back and go, oh, I actually do have my keys, and then turn around
And as you step away, the gate begins to close.
Cool. And as I walk away with the Accipiter, I'll kind of whisper to him, well, at least we know how to get back in.
When we're like far away from the rocks, I'm just gonna like kind of in excitement, I'm gonna like pick Cypher up and like give him a little bit of a hug and be like, and then kind of realize what I'm doing and just set him down like, and just pat him on the shoulders and like, good work.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys have a nice long walk back.
Good.
Let's just get this map zoomed out.
Yeah, zoom the fuck out.
So you guys are at T.
Where?
T.
T?
T.
T? Where
Oh,
the fudge
I'm
is
not hearing you, right?
T. Where are the titties?
T is in tiger.
T.
T. Why don't I see
South,
a T?
it's by a lake. There's a bridge.
Oh, I'm probably on the wrong side.
Slavich Woods, kind of where.
Oh, there we are. Bam.
Yeah.
Of note, you guys
Damn.
now also do know the location of the Amber Temple, which is X further in the mountains.
Ooh.
Called it. What the fuck's outside of Barovia? I thought we couldn't walk out of here.
Well, there's a fog wall there.
Fog wall, gotcha. Really? This is where that bridge is? Just right there?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I thought it would be way further up the mountain for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it does read that it would be further up the mountains, but it's
Like,
not.
I just, like, by looking at the world map we've been in, when you're like the Mysterious Amber Temple, I thought it'd be, like, right here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so I just thought, like, where X's would be, but whatever.
So it's probably
That's just
realistically.
my own dumb imagination.
Esmeralda thought it was at first going to be like a 5-day walk. It's probably realistically a 2-day. Like, this path isn't as clean as the other paths.
Mm-hmm.
So it's realistically probably like a 2-day walk back to Vallaki, and then a 3-day walk to the village of Barovia.
Sounds good. So like a 5-day journey, just like she thought.
Do we want...
Sorry, no, a
No.
3-day walk from where you are to the village of Barovia.
Oh, okay, just an
Because you
extra
guys
day.
made that in a day.
Mhm.
So do we... Marshall, do you want to head straight to Barovia? Do you want to stop in Vallaki? What do you want to do?
I think like so, Vallaki. Do we walk when we go through Vallaki? Do we walk through the town, or do we have to like go off the road really to enter the town?
So the road goes right through Vallaki,
Okay.
but you could walk around it.
I feel like we should pass through Vallaki and just ask a few questions to if we see anyone or notice anyone, but keep heading to Barovia.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
So this is one of the things that you guys are going to be. You guys are actually already ahead of the other group. They're still in the night that you guys slept in the tower in the pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I might kind of like the next time I play with them, I might see what their plan is, and maybe I can line up the two stories together better.
Yeah.
You could give us a bunch of random encounters on the trip.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can also like spend some time, like we could talk about even like what your guys' plans are, right? Like you can like even kind of like give me a note of like build a plan, what you guys are going to do in Vallaki, who you're going to talk to, because if you guys are laying low, just having some general people of who you might seek out or what you might try to ask can be helpful for me as well, figuring out what the other group's doing. So yeah, just you can even just talk in character as you guys are going back, and then we can fast travel for that. Traveling by river synthetic might be faster. The only problem is you have to go through Berez, which is not a good time.
As just as a note, I guess, or you know, as we're walking, when we're not talking, when we're not interacting, I'm really just trying to, I guess, like build a bond, protect Gertruda, make sure she knows she's like safe. I know she's like attached to Esmeralda, but I want her to start feeling comfortable around all of us. I know we're scary, but I just, you know, don't want her to be afraid
She's
of
less
us.
scared of you guys, and synthetic, that's a fantastic idea. His plan for getting you guys through Berez is hide yourself under a tarp and pretend your raft is a floating rock. It's genius.
A floating rock.
Flawless.
Yeah, Esmeralda, sorry, not Esmeralda, Gertruda seems super okay with your guys' scary appearance at this point.
Okay.
Beats vampires.
Exactly, beats vampires. And honestly, like, you guys have not done anything particularly scary to match how you look.
Okay, well, if she gets tired, I'll give her a piggyback, and that's that.
Yep. There's some many piggybacks on the way.
Okay.
Tiny
I
little.
assume I'm just big enough to, like, carry her on my shoulder,
Oh,
though.
yeah, easily.
Yeah.
There's even a point where she falls asleep and you have to carry her in your arms.
Oh, Jesus. This is a responsibility I'm not prepared for, but I'll step up to it.
So,
Oh, God.
Esmeralda asks,
Yeah.
So we're going to go through Vallaki, and then we're going to return her to Barovia. That is your plan, right, Accipiter?
That is our charge. My charge.
Our charge.
We hadn't met Cypher yet.
To clarify my memory, there's something funny between Gertruda and her mother, right?
That's what the charmed version of Gertruda was saying.
Okay, I wasn't there for the original quest initiation, so I wasn't sure if that was true or
Yeah,
not.
Gertruda just went
Oh.
missing. That's all the mother knew.
Okay.
All we know is they call her Mad Mary, and she's inconsolable since Gertruda went missing.
That's fine.
And she just asked us to find her. That's all we know.
Cool.
So, and as we're walking, I'm just like, I'd hate to say it, but I don't think I should be in Vallaki as you guys stop. Perhaps I'll camp outside for the evening.
We don't need to stop in Vallaki. We can make our way around and head straight to Barovia. I just thought it might be
Perhaps.
worth a quick stop by just for chance we run into our allies? Friends?
It might be worth a stop. A warm bed. I'm sure we still have a home at the inn. Gertruda can take my bed. Esmeralda, or perhaps Esmeralda, you're working with sorry, who
Irwin?
I am gonna fucking fumble this attempt to not reveal that I know Rictavio is our unlikely ally, like you asked me not to reveal. Whoops!
You don't realize that Cypher was eavesdropping on that entire conversation.
I don't. I'm just gonna be like, sorry, you work alone? And I'm gonna try and do a persuade.
Go for it. She shakes her head and says, "No, you know I work for Rudolf von Richten. I mentioned this to Cypher as well when I was speaking to him."
Oh, so we're all in the know. Okay, that's good.
"Do you know where he is in Vallaki?"
I have an I see him at the inn. Oh, fuck! I see him around.
"Maybe in Vallaki, we just stop at the inn for the night, and then head out to Barovia immediately."
Again, I draw attention. I draw eyes. Perhaps it's best if I don't step foot in town.
"Accipiter, don't think too much of yourself. It's unbecoming."
No.
"We'll go in, we'll get a warm meal. You deserve it for what you've done. We all deserve it."
Huzzah!
All right. We'll spend the night at the inn.
And then head out immediately.
I'll like look to Gertrude and be like, "Are you okay if we make a stop for an evening?"
She's sleeping.
No, she's sleeping. Okay.
I wake
I'm
her up
carrying
to
her,
after the
aren't I?
Yeah, Cypher shakes her. "Hey, listen!"
Hey, are you okay with that? Do you want to go to sleep sometime in the future?
All right,
Yeah.
we're going to end this
Okay.
episode here then. And we'll
Yeah.
probably do a time skip. I'm just going to kind of talk with the other group too.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, man.
All right,
We
see you
will
guys
mute Stefan.
very soon.